Ben had always liked quiet places. The apartment, bare walls, humming pipes, low rent, seemed perfect. Sure, the vents hissed a little, but everything hissed in these old buildings. He ignored the sounds at first, the soft dragging, the occasional knock when the lights flickered, maybe rats, maybe bad insulation. But then came the voice. It didn't speak in words, just a rasp, wet, dragging breaths, like someone gargling in the crawl space. At night it grew louder, echoing from room to room. Ben stuffed towels into the vent grates. Didn't help. One morning he woke to find the towels torn and scattered across the floor. His fingers were dusty, stained red. He hadn't moved in his sleep, or so he thought. He told his landlord. They sent in a maintenance guy. The man never came back. His toolbox was found abandoned by the furnace room, still warm. Ben started dreaming of the vents. In his sleep, he crawled through narrow metal tunnels, cold breath on his back, the walls pulsing like something alive. One night, he woke up standing beside the grate, his hand reaching toward it without thinking. Then he heard it whisper. This time not in noise, but in him. Thoughts that weren't his. Memories he hadn't lived. Things it wanted him to remember. So he opened the vent. Later, when the neighbors complained of the smell, the building manager checked Ben's apartment. Everything was there, TV on, kettle still whistling. But the vent was missing its cover. And if you pressed your ear against the wall, very gently, you could hear something breathing. After Ben vanished, the property manager kept the listing quiet. No police report, no press. Just replaced the locks, painted over the apartment number, and waited. 6 months later, Lila moved in. She was a grad student, exhausted, broke, and unfazed by the odd layout. The rent was suspiciously low, but she chalked it up to luck. Until the sleepless nights started. The air vents hissed in patterns, slow then rapid. Sometimes they purred like breathing. She convinced herself it was faulty ductwork. Then her phone began misbehaving. Random recordings would appear each morning, audio clips of her sleeping, layered with faint metallic scratching in the background. Her voice sometimes mumbled things she couldn't remember saying. Don't look down the hallway. I saw it in the wall again. It's watching through me. She assumed she was sleep-talking, until one clip captured something else. A low, grinding sound, and after it, whispering, not in words, in emotions, fear, hunger. Curious, she unscrewed the grate. Deep inside the vent, she found a torn scrap of shirt, and beneath it, Ben's phone, still charged. Its last photo was taken from inside the vent, looking out. That night, Lila bolted the door and tried to sleep. She woke up standing in the kitchen, her fingers cold and bleeding. The word inside was scrawled on the fridge with soot. She ran. But the hallway was wrong. Longer than before, doors rearranged. The exit door led to another vented corridor. She wasn't alone anymore. Some say Ben's still somewhere in the ductwork, whispering warnings. Others believe the creature uses vents like arteries, pumping pieces of itself through buildings, learning, replicating, preparing. Lila left voicemail messages for her friend the day she disappeared. They only lasted 5 seconds each. But when played backward, you can hear breathing and chewing.